Coming in with that Paulaner Lager. The best German beer that you can get. Some chud rub. Salty, peppery, all-purposey. And my little knife here to open up the packages of this delicious, thick cut, prime ribeye steaks that I picked up from my local HEB. These steaks are something else. There's a little close-up of how thick they are, and we are going to eat good today, you guys. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut the plastic just on this half and fold it over. Get rid of that little packaging that's inside, and that's another look at the steak. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that a beautiful steak? Take a look at that steak, you guys. So I'm going to spray some butter on these steaks, on the edges, both sides. I just want this rub to really stick onto this meat. Okay, coming in with that chud rub. I'm going to start with the edges. These are thick, fat edges. I'm going to go on a decent amount on both sides. Okay, and what I'm going to end up doing is covering up the steaks with the same plastic and just putting them back into the refrigerator. While that's resting, I'm gonna chop me up an onion and some garlic. I'm gonna chop it up. Nice rough chop. It doesn't have to be, too minced. Right about there is good. And I've got my potatoes. Yeah. So I'm gonna cut the bigger ones in half. The smaller ones I'm just gonna keep whole. So I'm gonna cut these up so they cook evenly. Very carefully with a sharp knife. These potatoes, you guys, these are my go-to little sack of medley potatoes. If I'm doing beef, I'm rocking these potatoes. I promise you. So into the pan we go. We've got some butter, olive oil. Get that nice and hot and schmelted. Into the pan, the potatoes go. Mix them up, cook them up nice and hot. We're going to try to brown these up and toast them up really nice like you see some of them. At that point, I'm going to go ahead and dump in the onion and Fire and Smoke Society's Potato Slayer, which is the absolute best rub that you can put on a potato. Get out there and get you some. I promise you, you're going to love it. And by this point, we're going to go ahead and drop the garlic into the pan. Get that delicious aroma of garlic released into these potatoes with the lid on. And that's what you want right there. You see that? Right about there is what I like to go for. Before I come in with a tablespoon of sugar. That's just regular white sugar, guys. And I put in about this much of apple cider vinegar. Okay. Steam it a little bit. That combination of sugar and apple cider vinegar is fire on these potatoes. You guys gotta try it. But I'm gonna add one more ingredient, and that is some crispy bacon. And that's it. The potatoes are ready. Mix these up. Add a couple of tablespoons of water just to get a little bit of steam action going on. Put the lid on. These potatoes are done, and this is the finished product. The most fantastic side that you can make for beef, for steak, hell, even on chicken. I mean, this stuff right here, it's a meal on its own, honestly. It's just amazing. I love it. I can't get enough of it. So back outside we go. I've got the Rectech Rockin' 475. Hopper is full of those Bear Mountain pellets. Gourmet blend. My favorite pellet out there right now, you guys. Getting it up to temp. So the only thing different I'm going to do on this cook is I'm finally going to use my grill grates. Okay. I'm going to use them. These are brand new. I have not used them that. Shout out to Grill Grate. I appreciate you guys sending me this set. I'm going to put them to the test today. And here is a close-up of the steaks after they've been sitting in the refrigerator for about 6 hours. It looks like chud penetrated my meat very nicely from the color that I'm seeing on that fat and just the way that it smells and the way that it feels. This chud rub is fantastic, you guys. I can't say enough good about it. Go out there and get you some. So here we go. This is the very first time I've ever cooked steak on grill grates. So I'm applying just a little bit of pressure because I'm after those dark lines that I see that look so pretty. So 2 minutes later, I'm just gonna cock the steak a little bit. You get that cross section. Now, you guys, this is my first time doing this, so if it's a fail, hey, you know, you guys witnessed it, you know. So 2 minutes later, it's time to flip. Now let's see what kind of cross sections we got. And I think that's a win. What do you guys think? It just looks fantastic, you guys. Look at that. It looks like somebody drew him in with a marker. It's just a beautiful sight. So we're gonna close this back up, go into another 2 minutes, set my timer. That's my watch, that's how I set my timer, just so you guys know. There we go. Now we're just gonna twist the steak a little bit, get that cross section. These steaks are smelling so beautiful. I'm so hungry. I can't wait to dive into them. This is fantastic, you guys. 2 minutes later, at this point they've been in there 4 minutes on each side. I'm temping them. They're rocking 133. It's time to pull them. I'm gonna go ahead and pull them. I'm not gonna cover them. I'm just gonna put them in a foil tray. I don't want them to overcook or anything like that. I want them to stop the cooking process. So I'm just gonna put them in this foil tray. And look at these beautiful steaks, you guys. They're so amazing. They smell so nice, delicious. And just look at how juicy they look. Those cross lines there, they look like somebody drew them on with a marker. It's just fantastic, you guys. And so here it is, plated up. I got the potatoes and the steak. Your choice of cold beverage, which mine ended up having to be the Paulaner Lager. Get out there, get you guys some chud rub, get you a steak, grill it up, eat it. I promise you, your family's gonna love it. It's a fantastic, just savory style rub. Until the next time, you guys, peace out. Catch you on the next one.